Well, it looks like the rain is coming back again. Supposed to get some rain for the next couple of days. Hi, friends. This is Gary. I'm coming back to you with something that I had in my last video on Southern Yards YouTube channel. This is pretty much a repeat of what I posted on there, and I know I don't have a lot of folks on Facebook that watch the YouTube channel, and so that's why I'm sharing it here. And that's one reason, and another reason is because I need your help. If you're a praying person, I'd like to ask you to join in on this, and I prefer to come and just speak to you rather than to just type something in. There's something really personal about seeing someone talk rather than just texting. You can really take text out of context and not really understand it in many ways, but when you're actually speaking to somebody, it really makes a difference, and that's one reason why I started the channel itself. But to get to the issue at hand, I am now experiencing some back and forth with Social Security right now, and I'd like to ask your help in what you can do just there at home, at church, in your Sunday school classes. And I've been through quite a lot this year, and this just doesn't just affect me going through the cancer. You can see the swelling and stuff. It went into remission according to the St. Vincent's, and then it's back, and now I went to UAB, and now it looks like I got to find another hospital because of insurance problem. But anyways, before I get off on that, I'd like to ask you if you would take a minute and watch this and ask for your prayers and the support for my son and I and his mom in the situation that I'm going through with Social Security. I am deeply thankful for all that you have done in the past year, for those of you that have reached out and gave your encouragement or whatever it was that you give. I thank you for that. So if you have just a few minutes, I'd like to ask you to take a look at what I posted on YouTube just the other day. Thank you.
Time is so little by little, day by day, I'm caught in the middle of a spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get it back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out old. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I'm back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little, day by day, I'm trying to juggle. Losing track, no turning back, I'm running through fire.
All right.
Step by step, day by day.
How y'all doing today? Good morning. Last summer, after contacting Social Security, I was, got a squirrel right next to me. Last summer, after contacting Social Security, I was approved immediately for disability because of the damage and what the radiation and the chemotherapy was doing to my body. And but then immediately following that would be months of delays, and that's where some of you come in. If it hadn't been for you stepping in where Social Security had failed, I really don't know where I would be right now, and so thank you. Those benefits that I've paid into Social Security for 42 years don't just include me, they also include my son. So, you know, that's important to know. That's something that I didn't know. I really did not know this, that if you become disabled, that your Social Security benefits also include your children. And I think that's a great thing. And it's really turning out to be a blessing in the life of my son and I. last November, I was informed that they would finally release to me what they owe in my disability, and that the first check would come in December, and it did, but only partially. I was also informed that they have decided that they're going to keep what they owe me in back pay. Go figure. That's the government we have today. And then they also informed me that they were going to continue to delay the benefits that I had coming to my son. At this point, trying to reason with them was no longer an option. I began seeking an attorney. Thanks to some of you, I managed through last year where Social Security had failed. But this issue now was no longer about me. It was about my little boy. And that's a whole different story. Their response was, well, we're going to keep working on it and see what we can do. Now, I want you to know, don't get upset with the people that work at Social Security. Everyone I talked to was just as nice and kind as they could be. They are just simply doing the job and reading those things to me they are instructed to do. That's their job. But the people there are great people, at least the ones I dealt with. So the good news is that after a year with no income, I am finally going to be getting something every month, and that is wonderful. Now, the back pay would have really came in handy if they had given that. Now, I really could have used it. Because of losing so much work last year, I still have over $22,000 that have fell into debt collections. Now, last January, my credit score was over 800. I don't even want to think about what it is now, because it has definitely done a nosedive. But you know what? You know what? I've been there before, I've been here before, and I got it up there, and I could do it again. It just takes time, patience, and dedication, discipline, discernment. You know, you have to do these things, and I've done it before, I've done it more than once, and I can do it again. The important thing is right now is that I can now pay the mortgage, I can keep the water and the power on, my home insurance, the auto insurance, the life insurance, all that now can be paid without concern. That is a good feeling. So after all these months of grievous arguments back and forth on the phone and in the mail, they are finally going to release a check that's going to come, maybe 2 checks, that's going to come at the end of March to his mother, and it's going to include the monthly payment as well as all the back pay. And, you know, after being down for a year like I've been, I can't tell you how things get better. They do get better. You can see things can go bad, but if you stay the course and you do things like you should, things always get better. Even when you get down, they still get better. But you just got to stay the course. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I got to tell you, you know, there was times last year I just did not see the light. I could not see the light. If you saw the video that I released earlier, I think around March of last year, I was in complete desperation. Complete desperation. It's gone. All of that is gone now. And I just, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Now, that video was just released a couple of days ago. And as of this morning, I'm already having the same conversations concerning back pay as I did a few months ago when it came to releasing the back pay to me from Social Security. Social Security Disability, SSDI, is not free money. It is not free government money. It is money that you have paid into. It is money that I have paid into our whole life. It is insurance in case you ever need it, in case something ever happens to you like it's done with me, to take you out of the workforce, to take you out of your ability to do the things that you normally do until you can get better. I am fully convinced that through the grace of God, it's not going to be long that I'm going to be back in the workforce, and I'm going to be rid of this stuff that's going on inside of me, that my son will be released, that he will be back with his dad again, that you will see pictures and videos of him again because of the influence his mother is under. I haven't seen him since October, and I do have joint custody, but yet I still haven't seen him. And I know that all of this is going to come to fruition and that I will be able to do posts that you'll like seeing. I know none of you like seeing none of this. I don't like making it. Who likes being in a situation like this? This is a situation I've never been in my whole life. I just turned 57 just a few days ago. And it's not a place that I intend on staying in. So I just want to ask you all, if you pray, to do this one thing. With the dealings that I had with Social Security, when they told me that they were going to release what they owed to me, they waited till the last minute, or actually last November. And up until that point, I thought, well, when they kick in, I'm going to start getting monthly payments, including the back pay. And then when they were getting ready to set it up, that's when they told me that they were going to keep the back pay for themselves. So if you are a praying person, I want to ask you to do this one thing. Would you please pray that they will release the back pay as well as the monthly benefits to my son so they can send it to his mom. And it is a substantial amount of money. And after dealing with Social Security, I don't know what they're going to do. The checks have not come yet. It'll be another month before they get here. But please pray that Social Security will follow through with what they've said they're going to do, and they don't do to my little boy what they did with me. Love you each and every one. To God be the glory. From my family, my son and I. Take care.
Time is so little by little, day by day, I'm caught in the middle of a spinning wheel where all I feel is the ice getting thinner. Step by step, day by day, I'm fighting a winner. Pushed around, I'm nowhere bound, no solid ground. How can I get back? How can I be strong? And all I do comes out wrong. I wanna be a saint, but I ain't. I'm far from. I wanna be brave, I wanna stand tall, but I feel like I'm losing this war. How can I stand my ground when I back down each time? Time is a struggle, little by little.